What you think is more important than what you do. Those are the words of great Minister Miles Monroe that sets the opening of our conversation today, the positive mindset. Karibuni sana. As you can all see, I'm in my official uniform and I call this the attire, the garment that I can cover my bath suit. Wearing this uniform does not cover my dreams, my mind, and my vision and focus to where I am going. This was developed through a process of renewal of my mind, and I decided to become a positive thinker, a more optimistic person, a hopeful, and a person of faith is my journey. Well, karibuni sana, all my viewers nawashukuru sana, my subscribers, thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the red button below na nitashukuru sana. The aspect of a positive thinker. Have you ever been asked a question? Where do you see yourself in 5 years to come or in 10 years to come? And people say blah, 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 so many things. But if you don't have a picture in your mind, you will not be able to answer that question. That question is always answered by those people who have faith, those people who are hopeful, and they keep focused on their picture of whom they want to become. Yes. You will not be able to answer that question if you are a person of small faith. If you are a person who lives for now, and if you are a person who don't see future, you will not be able to answer that question. Whom do you want to become? We ask the small babies. And they say, I want to become a doctor, I want to become so-and-so. And there are parents who have decided to work on their kids' mindsets. Their kids said, I want to become a doctor, and the parents have decided, I am going to work so hard together with this child that we are going to achieve what he or she wants. That is the power of positive thinking. Follow the great people and you will see their journey started in their mind. Because of positive thinking, I am surrounded by the people who are positive thinkers, by the people who see where I am going. I have also set pacemakers in my life. And there are those people that I have put there. And I can clearly see myself in them. I can clearly see myself. It all starts in my mind. And it all started when I decided to renew how I think, how I do things. And I decided to change my attitude towards everything that I'm doing. And people can ask me, how can you be able to do that with the job that you currently have? Well, I will say, this does not define me. And this, the current job, the current situation that you and I am in, is not supposed to cloud your mind and my mind, and into losing focus of who we are. It is not. By the way, ukiwa a positive thinker, people will see it from inside. They will not see your current situation. Ndio unasikianga watu wakiambiwa, go on, go. Because watu wameona what is inside you. And it's all starts in your mind. It's all start in the meditation of your mind. When I decided to become the woman I am and the woman I want to become in future, I made a decision to push away all the people that told me I cannot. All the news, I kept them away. And it's saddening that even in this week, we received news of our fellow soldiers here in Gulf that have fallen in the battlefield. Does that really make me lose sight of who I want to become? No. I understand clearly soldiers are going to fall, others are going to be crippled. But as long as I'm alive and kicking and in perfect health, I will keep on soldiering. I will keep on fighting towards the woman that I am supposed to become. That's how I changed my mindset and how I do my things. Na wacheni niwaambie, being a positive thinker inafanyanga watu wanaona mpaka ile energy uko nayo. Watu wanaacha kuona who you are right now. An incident that happened here where I work. My madam told me, Jennifer, you're going to become an ambassador of Kenya to Saudi. And I'm like, what? Immediately the Holy Spirit ministered to me and told me, even your bosses can see what is inside you, not what you are outside. Yes. Being a positive thinker allows you to see, allows other people to see who you are inside. Being a positive thinker, is it really losing your mind? Or not even being aware of what is happening? No. It is the knowledge, it is the faith, it is the hope that we have in Jesus Christ, that we shall win the battle. And I shall become what I always wanted to become. Few years ago, I lost my sister and I was very mad and furious. And I asked a doctor, why do people die? And the doctor told me, people fight. Others are in critical conditions of health. Deep inside them, and even in their thoughts and their heart, they are confined in the thoughts of them dying, and they give up. Huh? They give up? Yes. He reminded me that my sister had just asked me to make her hair and to bring her favorite meal. And she asked me, why did she do that? It clicked my mind that my sister had commissioned her heart to God. And that's how she died. A picture of Jesus Christ on the cross. He commissioned his soul to God. And that's how, the moment he died, you make it in life. Whether you decide to make it or you decide to give up, it's all start in your mind. And that's why the devil attacks our thoughts, our way of thinking. He makes us feel inferior. It's start ringing in our minds that we cannot. And definitely you buy the idea that you cannot. He incites fear in you and makes you think that you cannot. And makes you think and ask you, what makes you think that you are going to come back home? You have set a journey to go to Gulf. What makes you think you're going to come back home? That is the voice of the devil. And he makes you feel like you cannot make it. And you start losing faith and you start losing hope. For me, I tell the devil, go away. Go away, devil. And I stay focused, eyes on the prize. Ebu angalia driver. Yes. I may get behind the wheel, the steering wheel, akijuanga hata make it. Kama ni wewe unaweza anza kuendesha hiyo gari, you cannot. But a positive driver always knows I'm going to get into my destination. That is supposed to be our thoughts, our mind, that we will get to where we are going. The road will get bumpy, the journey will get rough, we will go through tough times. Eyes on the prize. I watched a movie of this woman who was going through quite a rough time. And she kept on seeing herself in future. Currently, she was dirty. She was not a person that you can admire. But the person she was seeing in her mind in future was clean, courageous, conquerors woman. And this kept her going. Gave her energy. And I will wind up by saying this. Ephesians 3:20 says, we ask all things through Christ, who will give us exceedingly, abundantly, all we can think and ask through the Spirit that works within us. That tells me there is a Spirit that works within us. And it is in through that Spirit that our God works with. The spirit of staying hopeful, focused, and resilient. Persevere. You're gonna make it. I tell myself that. Asanteni sana. Mbarikiwe na mkuwe na wakati mwema. Thank you so much. Masalama.